We forgot to listen. We forgot to look up the call I did back in the day to the American Family Association. I don't know if they're still around anymore. I think they are. But they had a culture desk there that did a report on, I think it was Finding Nemo or A Shark's Tale, and blowing the lid off of A Shark's Tale, how it was pushing cross-dressing. Where you have, I think a shark pretending to be a dolphin or something. And this was sending the wrong message to kids. We have that audio somewhere. I was gonna introduce that.
Another element of that movie was pretending sharks could speak.
That was also,
there was a lot of imaginative license.
Dangerous message.
Dangerous message. But that was inspired by this story out of Alabama. Alabama Public Television has chosen not to air the PBS's Arthur episode. This is, of course, the episode which aired nationwide on May 13th. Arthur, who is is he a lovable mole or something like that?
I think he's an anteater.
Anteater, sorry. Aardvark.
Aardvark, sorry.
Yeah. Arthur, the aardvark, and his friends attend their beloved teacher, Mr. Ratburn's nuptials to his partner, which turns out to be a male, whatever species Mr. Ratburn is. And Alabama Public Television was on it very quickly. They preempted the episode by showing a rerun of a different Arthur.
I'll recuse myself.
Yes, Mike McKenzie, the director of programming at the Alabama Public Television, say they were notified by WGBH and PBS in mid-April about the episode entitled Mr. Ratburn and the Special Someone, and decided to show a rerun. They have no plans to air the thing later. McKenzie said in an email saying that parents have trusted Alabama Public Television for more than 50 years to provide children's programs that entertain, educate, and inspire. More importantly, although we strongly encourage parents to watch television with their children and talk about what they have learned, parents trust that their children can watch APT without their supervision. We also know that children who are younger than the target audience for Arthur also watch the program. No explanation as to why that would be a problem to watch a wedding. But, I mean, it's, I will tell you this. After they're done with abortion, they've just, you have state after state now showing that they are aggressively looking to revisit a decision that was made in 1973. So if you are under the impression that states like Alabama, Mississippi, probably Missouri, maybe Georgia, Tennessee, conceivably, I don't know.
Missouri.
Yeah.
I just want to say, too, and don't forget that the whole context for this, even in a place like Alabama, but certainly Georgia, is that this stuff is paved by voter suppression, to a significant extent. And that was already made possible by Robert's Supreme Court several years ago.
Well, yes. But my point being that if you don't think that they're going to re-engage, Kentucky maybe even, if they're going to re-engage in the battle to fight against marriage equality and not get help from the Supreme Court, I've got a bridge to sell you, or really just about anything, because I'm going to make it up. I'm going to make up the thing that I'm going to sell you, and you're going to sell it to me because you are naive. You're going to buy it from me because you're naive.
Yeah. Our buddy Steven Crowder, who used to voice a character on Arthur, has since gone to Twitter, and he takes censorship very seriously. So he's said, "Oh wait, that he hasn't said anything about censorship." Do you want to see his reaction?
Oh yeah, no. He's very concerned about censorship. Here it is.
PBS's Arthur
Mr. Ratburn, the teacher, he came out as gay and got married on the season 22 premiere.
Yep.
This comes from TV Line. The news comes out in an episode titled Mr. Ratburn and the Special Someone. Now, this comes as a little surprise to most with longtime fans. They were citing Mr. Ratburn's obsession with cleanliness, fashion. And episode 246, Mr. Ratburn Gets AIDS. That one was in which Binky also controversially joined ISIS, which seems as though it was kind of a giveaway. So it seems, it seems as though that...
Oh, I get it. Being gay is like joining ISIS.
And only gay people
stuff.
get AIDS.
Good stuff.
It's hilarious.
Good stuff. Very funny stuff. I am so glad that I am so glad because, there's a lot of people out there who'd want to chill that kind of speech, and we wouldn't get the insights that come from that caliber of comedy. The old, I'm an adult, and being gay is like being in ISIS. God, I'm going to be laughing for a long time.
This must hit pretty close to home for him because it's the only real thing he's ever done.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Must be tough to see that.
Who's saying
See that
being
by
on
the wayside.
YouTube isn't real?
See them move from strength to strength without him.